if x is a normal random variable with mean 45 and standard deviation 10. Read the problem carefully. Sometimes mu equal to 45 given, standard deviation given. Standard deviation means sigma. Variance means sigma square. Variance equal to sigma square. Some problems variance will be given, some problem standard deviation will be given. So you are going to find out probability for 45 less than x less than 55. Given x follows normal distribution with mean 45 and variance 10 square 100. N of 45, 100. I am going to transform this variable x to z. How can we do? So your lower limit of x is 45. Lower limit of x is 45. Now what about x equal to 45 will give? What about x equal to 55 will give? X equal to 45 implies I want to know the corresponding z value. Z equal to x minus mu by sigma. 45 minus mu value 45 divided by sigma is 10. So Z value is 0. When x equal to 45, Z is 0. When x equal to 55, the upper limit. X equal to 55 implies then Z equal to x minus mu by sigma. 55 minus 45 divided by 10. So our Z value is 1. What we got obtained? Corresponding to x equal to 45, we got obtained Z. Corresponding to x equal to 55, we got obtained Z. So actual problem is probability 45 less than x less than 55. It is a change into Z problem. 45 means 0. 0 less than or equal to Z less than or equal to, corresponding to 55 we have 1. So 0 to 1 value we need. So it is nothing but a q of 1. Calculator, in calculator it is q of 1. Q of 1 just now we obtained. So the value using calculator, it is 0.34134. So we have easily obtained the probability. Multiple choice questions or in part A questions, such simple problems will be asked. Read the problem. Assume the mean height of soldiers to be 68.22 inches with the variance 10.8. So the average height is given. Average height of soldiers in RV 68.22 with the variance 10.8. How many soldiers in a regiment of 2000 soldiers would you expect to be over 6 feet tall? 1 feet means 12 inches. 1 feet means 12 inches. 6 feet, 72 inches. How many soldiers in the regiment? The regiment strength is 2000. How many soldiers in a regiment of 2000 soldiers? A team, a battalion, a group, collection. There are 2000 soldiers. Would you expect to be over 6 feet tall? So average is 68.22 inches. Variance is 10.8. And also one more line is given, assume heights to be normally distributed. So you are going to apply normal distribution formula. What is given first? Mu, mean height of soldiers. (68.22 inches). Variance equal to 10.8. Some problems standard deviation given, some problems standard deviation variance is given. So your sigma value square root of 10.8. You can use calculator now or afterwards we can use. Sigma equal to square root of 10.8. We want to find out number of soldiers out of 2000 above 6 feet tall. First you must know 6 feet. Let x be the normal random variable. Let x be the normal random variable of heights. So x follows normal distribution with the mean 68.22 and variance 10.8. I want to know how many soldiers of above 6 feet tall. So x equal to 6 feet. So in the previous entry, inches are given. 6 feet is equal to 72 inches. And what about Z? That is my question. So Z equal to x minus mu by sigma. 72 minus mu is equal to 68.22 divided by sigma is root of 10.8. So you can simplify this expression. 72 minus, if you are having calculator, you can take the calculator. You pick out more than one term in the, you get outside of the ST mode, you press mode and COMP button. You get outside of ST mode. Opening bracket 72 minus 68.22. Close the bracket, then divided by square root of 10.8. If you simplify using the calculator, .8. So Z value is 1.1502. Now let us move to the problem. First I am going to find out the probability. Then I will multiply with the 2000 to get the expected number of persons, soldiers with the height above 6 feet. Let us find out probability. Now probability of x greater than or equal to. So in continuous random variable, greater than and greater than or equal to both are same. 72. It is equal to probability of Z greater than or equal to 72 is equivalent to 1.150 in Z value. Z is greater than. Z is greater than means go to your bell-shaped diagram 1.1502. I want to know the value of this one. In the bell-shaped curve, forget about remembering the formulas. If you understand the concept, whatever be the number, you can easily do. So Z value greater than means right side 1.1502. 1.1502 is here. This is actual area. Z is above. Above means right side. 1.15. 1.1502. The right half is 0.5, from which you subtract this portion. That will be the method. 0.5 minus probability of 0 less than or equal to Z less than or equal to 1.1502. We can use calculator to get this probability. In the calculator, find a Q of if you have any doubt in calculator, you can also ask 1.1502. .5 minus 0.37497. If you subtract from 0.5, your probability will be 0.12503. Expected number of soldiers. N into probability. N into probability of X is greater than or equal to 72. N is 2000. Probability is 0.12503. So 0.12503 you multiply with the 2000. Approximately 250. So this is the way of converting the problem from X to Z. Same model problem. In the previous problem, we have discussed the soldiers. Number of soldiers, they are more than 6 feet tall. We have obtained. Here, another calculation. So the normal distribution have vast application in almost all the areas. The marks of 1,000 students in a university are found to be normally distributed. So they have taken the marks for 100,000 students. The mean is 70 and the standard deviation is 5. Average mark 70 and the standard deviation 5. Estimate number of students whose mark will be between 60 and 75. So with this information, we can estimate how many students scored 60 to 75, more than 75, less than 68. There are different ways we can do the calculations. Subject to the condition, the line is very important. The marks are normally distributed. Then only we can proceed. Marks are normally distributed. Under the assumption the marks are normally distributed, we go to work out. What are the things given? Given mu, mean, average mark of the students 70. Then standard deviation of the mark, it is equal to 5. Mu given, sigma given. So here the random variable x means the marks obtained by the students, it is normally distributed. Let x be the normal random variable. Let x be the marks obtained by the students let x be the marks obtained by the students which is normally distributed with the mean 70 and variance is 5 square or 25. So this is sigma square, this is mu. So your sigma value 5, sigma square I got substituted. I am going to find out the corresponding Z values for 60, 75, 68. If x equal to 60, what about Z? Likewise, x equal to 75, x equal to 68. So these numbers I am going to work out first. So the reason is normal random variable to be transformed into standard normal random variable. So let us work out one by one. X equal to 60 implies. What about the corresponding value of Z? So your Z formula is x minus mu divided by sigma. Any normal variable can be transformed into standard normal variable with the transformation x minus mu by sigma. So x value 60, mu value 70, divided by sigma value 5. So minus 10 by 5 minus 2. So x equal to 60 is equivalent to Z equal to minus 2. Next, x equal to 75. I am going to find out the corresponding Z value. Z equal to x minus mu by sigma, 75 minus 70 divided by 5, x value 75, mu value 70, and sigma value 5. 5 divided by 5, it is equal to 1. So x 75 equivalent to Z equal to 1. And one more value I want to find out, 68. X equal to 68. Then what about corresponding Z value? Z equal to x minus mu by sigma formula, x value 68, mu value 70 divided by 5 minus 2 by 5, it is equal to 0.4. You multiply numerator denominator by 2, then it is a 4 by 10. 4 by 10 is 0.4. So first you find out corresponding Z value. Then we are going to find out the probability, then multiply with the total number of students. The total number of students is also given, n, capital N. Capital N equal to 1000. So probability into capital N. If you are multiplying, we get number of students who have scored 60 and 75, we can get it. Let us do the first subdivision. Probability between 60 and 75. First subdivision I am going to find out. Probability of marks obtained between 60 and 75. For continuous distribution, 60 and 75 between means we can include 60, 75, we can exclude 60, 75. Your answer will be same. The 60 mark case will be included or excluded. The probability is not affected. So the marks between 60 and 75 means we can include 60, include 75, or both exclude. Both are same. Probability of 60 to 75. 60 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 75. Z value, x value lies between 60 75. I am going to transform into Z variable. What is 60 means? 60 means minus 2, 75 means 1. It is equal to minus 2 less than or equal to self less than or equal to 1. So x equal to 60 correspond to Z equal to minus 2. X equal to 75 corresponds to Z equal to 1. So finding probability for 60 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 75 is same as probability of minus 2 less than or equal to Z less than or equal to 1. Now we go to use our standard normal table or calculator to find the probability. We have given some list of instructions. If anybody have doubt, please ask. You draw a bell-shaped curve, it is very easy to understand. Better you draw a curve for all the problems. Roughly you draw. No need to draw very exactly. The center point is 0. This is Z equal to 0. Whatever the area on the left side, it is same as right side. It is symmetric also. The left hand side is symmetric to right side. Minus 2 to 1. This is 0. So your minus 2 will be at this place. This point is minus 2. 0, minus 1, minus 2. And 1. 1 is here. 1 is here. Actually, you want the area of this portion. This is the probability. First you do split into two areas. Minus 2 to 0. Minus 2 to 0. Then 0 to 1. You split into two parts. It is equal to probability of minus 2 less than or equal to Z less than or equal to 0 plus 0 less than or equal to Z less than or equal to 1. So you split the problem into two problems. Minus 2 to 0, 0 to 1. 0 to 1, I can immediately tell the value with the calculator. Minus 2 to 0. What is minus 2 to 0? Minus 2 to 0 is same as 0 to 2 because whatever be the left hand side, it is on the right side. So area from minus 2 to 0 is same as 0 to 2. This should be changed. Probability of 0 less than or equal to Z less than or equal to 2. 0 less than or equal to Z less than or equal to 1. If anybody have doubt, please ask. If you draw the diagram, nothing to worry. You don't remember any previous formula. With the symmetry condition, we can easily get it. Now take your calculator. Those who are having calculator, please practice. Without practice, you cannot do. Press mode button 2 times. I am using Casio FX 991MS. In your calculator, if your calculator is a different model, it will be different operation. with the help of a manual you can search. Some calculator is not available. In that case, you have to use normal table area. Manually you are going to do. Now select SD, statistical data option, option 1. If you press option 1, your calculator top screen will have SD display, statistical data. There are many statistical data operations we can do with the ST. We are going to find out the distributions. Shift number 3. Shift number 3, press. Then your calculator will display P, Q, R, etc. Select the option Q option, that is 2. Select 2. So with your calculator, if you want, you can write in the right side rough work. Probability of 0 less than or equal to Z less than or equal to 2 is nothing but Q of 2. In the calculator, you press 2 closing bracket equal to. You will get some number. That number is the area. Actually, what is 0.4447725 is the area from -2 to 0. Total area is 1. The left side is 0.5, right side is 0.5. And plus. Now you find out Q of 1. Q of 1, you press the same operation. Q of 1 will be 0.34134. Anybody have doubt, please ask. A very simple question. Everybody can easily score marks. You add the two numbers. If you are adding the two numbers, you may get 0.81859. So what is the meaning of this one? The probability for a student to get marks in the range 60 to 75 is 0.81859. Probability for a student scoring mark in this range. Now we need number of students. So you multiply with 1000. Number of students. Number of students who have scored obtained between 60 and 75. Between 60 and 75. It is equal to n into probability of 60 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 75. Multiply 1000 into the probability. The probability is 0.81859. If you are multiply with 1000, you may have 818.59 because it is number of students. Number of students must be an integer. It may not be a decimal point. So if you 0.5 and above, you can add one digit. So approximately we have 819 students. 818 plus 1. Out of 1000 students, most of the students have scored 819 students scored in the range 60 to 75. So in a similar way, we can do any calculation. Let us do the second part of the problem. How many scored more than 75? More than 75 means probability of x is greater than or equal to 75 or greater than 75, no problem. Both of them will be same. Probability of x is greater than 75. Probability of x is greater than 75. I am going to convert in terms of Z. So in the Initial step we have obtained. What is Z value when x equal to 75? When x equal to 75, Z value is 1. So it is equivalent to probability of Z is greater than 1. How to find Z greater than 1 value? Our calculator will give value from 0 to A, 0 to 1, 0 to some number. Our calculator. How to express Z greater than 1 in terms of 0 to something? Once again, let us take the bell-shaped curve. The bell-shaped curve is, if you understand the curve, any problem we can do. This is 0. Z equal to 1 may be at this place, roughly. This is my Z equal to 1. Z greater than 1 means the right side portion. Z value above 1. I want to find out the shaded area. Shaded area, how can I find the shaded area is? From the center to right, from here to here, it is 0.5. The area is 0.5. Total area 1. From the center point to left side 0.5, right side 0.5. Total area minus the not shaded portion, this portion. You subtract this one. So I can write the formula as it is equal to 0.5 minus probability of 0 less than Z less than 1. Don't memorize this formula. If you memorize this formula, definitely you may commit some mistakes. Instead of minus, you may put plus. Understand the concept. From the right half, you subtract the small portion. The total area is 0.5. You subtract this portion. So 0 to 1 portion you are going to subtract. So 0.5 minus 0.0 to 1. Once again, Q of 1 value. So Q of 1 value we have already obtained. Q of 1 value is 34134. 34134. Now you subtract from 0.5. 0.5 minus 0.34134. 34134, if you are subtracting, I got the answer minus, 0.15866. What's the meaning of this one? The probability for a student scoring above 75. Probability for a student to score above 75, the probability is 0.15866. Now we want number of students. Number of students. Number of students who have scored above 75. N into, that is 1000 into. N into probability of X is greater than 75. 1000 into the probability is 0.15866, 159. 158.6. So because the decimal point number is more than 0.5, you can add 1. So 159 students out of 1000 students, 159 students have scored above 75 marks. Any type of statistics we can do. Third subdivision, less than 68. 68 corresponding Z value minus 0.4. I am going to find out probability X value less than 68, below 68 marks, equivalent to Z is less than 68, corresponding value is minus 0.4. Minus 0.4. How to get the probability of Z value less than minus 0.4? Less than minus 0.4. Once again, we will draw the bell-shaped curve. If from the diagram you get the answer, then only it is very easy. Z value less than minus 0.4. This is 0. My 0.4 minus 0.4 is maybe at this place. This point is minus 0.4. If it is less than, then left side. Left side. This portion actually we need the portion which is left side of the ordinate minus 0.4. Just to convert this diagram into right side. Just to convert this diagram into right side. So instead of minus 0.4, here you take plus 0.4. This is plus 0.4. This area is same as this area. Understand the concept? Everything, if you are having anything on the negative side, you brought to right side. So below minus 0.4 is equivalent to above 0.4. Below minus 0.4 is same as above 0.4. It is equal to probability of Z greater than 0.4. Please, you cannot memorize any result. How Z less than minus 0.4 becomes Z greater than 0.4? Without a diagram, you cannot understand. With the well-shaped curve, you can get it clear. If you have doubt, please ask. I am ready to explain any number of times. There is no need to memorize any formula. The curve is symmetry. In the symmetry curve, whatever be the left-hand side, you are on the right side. That is available on the right side. So the shaded portion both are same because center point left side minus 0.4, right side 0.4. So this is nothing but our previous subdivision number 2. Our subdivision number 2 is this one. So to find this area from 0.5, you subtract this. It is equal to 0.5 minus probability of 0 less than or equal to Z less than or equal to 0.5. Right half 0.5. Then you subtract the small portion. Now use your calculator to get this value. This value is a Q of 0.4. Press shift number 3. Select the option 2, Q, type 0.4, close the bracket, then press equal to. This answer is 0.15542. This probability. So from 0.5 you subtract this one. So 0.5 minus this number 34458. So the probability for a student to get less than 68 marks is 0.34. Probability for a student to score less than 68 mark is 0.34458. I want to know exactly how many students out of 1000. Number of students. Number of students who have scored below 68. N into probability of X is less than 68. 1000 into less than 68 probability is 0.34458. If you are multiplying with 1000, I make it 0.34445. 345. If you are multiplying, you may get 344.58. If you round off, 345. So number of students who have scored below this number is there. Below 68 is 345 students. So instead of 68, 75, any number it may be given. We can easily process the problem.